Hello and welcome students for EVS2 session. So before we proceed with our lesson Stone Age Stone Tools, let's revise some important points from video 1 which will help you to get an idea of what we have studied in our video 1. Okay? So in our video 1, we learnt about types and forms of tools according to the type of task, right? And in that, we saw that humans have always been using tools such as bones, stones, dried twigs, and sticks as tools. And with their continuous and minute observation and experimentation and their inborn imagination, humans learned that they could sharpen rods, bones, sticks, and stones into tools to carry out their task more efficiently. Further, they also learned that they could give these objects any shape they desired, and tools made by humans thousands of years ago, only stone tools can be found. Right, children? So, in our next subtopic, which was Stone Age tools, and basically, Stone Age tool was divided into three periods, right? So, my dear children, if you have seen the video 1 or if you have read the lesson, you will know it better which were those three periods. So the first one is, can anyone tell me? Yes, correct. So in our first video, we were studying the first period, that is the Old Age or Paleolithic Age. And in that, we studied that Homo habilis and Homo erectus both belong to Old Stone Age, and they made tools using the percussion technique, which involves beating or striking one large pebble against another to obtain stone flakes. And the first tool made by Homo habilis and Homo erectus with percussion technique was crude, means only one side of those tools had a sharp edge, and such tools were known as choppers, which could be used for breaking nuts or bones. Also, students, flakes of stones were produced while shaping the tools, and these flakes were used for scraping meat from hide or chopping meat and other foodstuffs and for sharpening wooden sticks, etc. So in our video 1, we had stopped earlier, and so we shall continue our video 2 from third paragraph of Old Stone Age. So let's begin. So my dear students, tools like hand axe and cleaver. Hand axe and cleaver, these are the stone tools found during Old Stone Age or Paleolithic Age, were made by Homo erectus, are more proportionate and symmetrical. Proportionate and symmetrical means these are the tools which is same on both the sides. Then the choppers made by Homo habilis. So my dear students, to make a proportionate and symmetrical tool, it has to be mentally visualized first. Mentally visualized means we have to imagine in our mind first that how are we going to make that tool. So my dear students, to make a proportionate and symmetrical tool, it was very important to mentally visualize it first, and only then it was possible to make that tool. So Homo erectus could mentally visualize these tools even before he actually shaped them. And to obtain stone flakes, he used things like antlers. Antlers, if you know children, they are the branched horns on the head of the male deers. So he used these antlers as hammers to obtain stone flakes. Students, further, Homo erectus sharpened the edges of those flakes by scraping of smaller pieces to make scrapers with very sharp edges. As you can see, your children, these tools have very sharp edges. It means that Homo erectus was using different tools for different tasks according to the demand of the task. Now children, here you can see three pictures, and in that three pictures you can see different tools. Those tools are according to the demand of the task. Homo erectus could have a greater variety of food because Homo erectus could now hunt a variety of big and small animals because of his improved tools. And this includes mainly the deer, bison, rabbit, etc. The Neanderthal man made progress in tool making technique. So what progress did Neanderthal man made in tool making technique, children? He started or he began to make smaller tools. So my dear students, in our last slide we saw that Neanderthal man made progress in tool making technique. Like he began to make smaller tools. But Homo sapiens brought a revolution. The Homo sapiens brought a change in the technique of making tools. He devised a technique. Devised means he developed a technique of obtaining long and narrow blades of stone. So my dear students, Homo sapiens also made various implements. Implements means, do you know what? They are tools like knife, scraper, borer, chisel, etc. from these long blades. Also, Homo sapiens began to use ivory and rare stones of the quartz. Now, quartz means it's a type of stone which was used for making variety of tools and other articles. Homo sapiens had made significant progress. Significant means they have made great or outstanding progress in gaining knowledge of his environment and in the technique of making tools in obtaining food. So children, Homo sapiens had made a significant progress in gaining knowledge about what? About environment and in techniques of making tools for obtaining food, which enabled him to stay in one place for a longer period of time. So children, because Homo sapiens had tools to hunt, right, which made them to obtain food and made them to stay in one place for longer period. So this group of Homo sapiens had begun to build huts and live in them. They also started celebrating festivals. Many artistic objects and cave paintings were created by Homo sapiens, were possibly meant for this festival. So for festivals, Homo sapiens used to make artistic objects and cave paintings. Homo sapiens had started using ornaments. They started using ornaments in their necks, ears, hands to adorn themselves. Adorn means to become more beautiful and or attractive. Beads from the time of Homo sapiens were made out of shells, bones, and animal teeth have been found in the Old Stone Age period. Also, the beginning of human culture go back to the Old Stone Age. So, human culture is connected with the Old Stone Age period. So, now we are going to see Old Stone Age in India, remains of tools from Old Stone Age. As you can see in this two pictures, remains of tools from Old Stone Age period have been found in India. You can see the map of India. at various places from Kashmir, which is to the north of India, to Tamil Nadu, which is to the south of India. However, not many human fossils from Old Stone Age have been found in India. Fossils of human skull and collarbone. Collarbone is the shoulder bone. As you can see in this picture, children, fossils or the remains of human skull and the collarbone, that is the shoulder bone, were found of an old Stone Age woman on the banks of the Narmada in the vicinity. Vicinity means the area near a surrounding of a particular place, and that place was called as Hatnora, and it was a village near Hoshangabad in Madhya Pradesh. As you can see in this picture, Madhya Pradesh. Besides that, the fossilized skull of a child from the Stone Age was found at a village near Puducherry. So children, Puducherry is a village in Tamil Nadu. So the fossilized skull, so even the skull of a child from Stone Age period was found at Puducherry in Tamil Nadu. Some remains of old Stone Age humans have also been found in Afghanistan and Sri Lanka. Now, my dear students, as you know that Afghanistan and Sri Lanka are not in India. So, they are the neighboring countries of India. So, the remains of old Stone Age humans were found in Afghanistan and Sri Lanka. Gangapur near Nasik. So dear students, in this picture, as you can see the map of India, and there in blue color you can see Gangapur is near Nasik and Chirki Nevasa is near Ahmednagar. So dear students, on your page number 28, I think there is a mistake. It should not be Nevasa again, but it has to be Ahmednagar because Chirki Nevasa is near Ahmednagar and they are among the well-known old Stone Age sites in Maharashtra. So Gangapur and Chirki Nevasa, they are in Maharashtra. Gangapur is on the banks of Godavari river, which is in Nasik, and Chirki Nevasa is in the Pravara basin, which is in Ahmednagar. So dear students, we shall stop this video till here. So in this video too, we have completed the first period, that is the Old Stone Age period. So in our next video, we shall study Middle Stone Age period and the New Stone Age period. So read the lesson till where we have finished or completed. Till then, thank you and God bless you all.